more shelter space on the way for the unhoused in Warner Robins.
Tuesday, Mayor LaRhonda Patrick announced the city closed on the location for their long-awaited homeless shelter. Megan Western joins us live from the news site. And Megan, what's the timeline looking like for this project?
Frank and Lori, by this winter, Mayor LaRhonda Patrick says she hopes to have this shelter up and running. It sits on Green Street near Robins Air Force Base. I talked to nearby neighbors and the mayor about the project. When driving through Warner Robins, folks say it's common to see someone in need.
I see them a lot around this side of town.
Talia Sapp says on the north side, she's even become familiar with some of the people.
Like it's a couple of people that you really see. You know, they push around their carts and stuff.
Christine Smith has lived in the city for 57 years and has gotten to know even more faces.
If I had room, I would try to put them in my house, you know, because it's really sad to see them standing on the street.
Now, a city-run homeless shelter will open around the corner from her home. On Tuesday, Public Works crews were out cleaning up the outside of the building. The city bought the site on Green Street for $175,000.
This is what they need, and hoping to, you know, that they will, you know, go in there.
It will house 60 to 70 people with separate chambers for men and women.
We're not just trying to give them shelter, but also help them get a restart on their life.
Mayor LaRhonda Patrick says, like the city-assisted warming shelter, they want to offer folks a hand up, not a handout, and they've already seen success through that model.
Trying to find housing and trying to get their identification and trying to get their resumes, and we were able to find jobs for 3.
She says it also improves the city as a whole.
We'd rather have them in a shelter than panhandling in our shopping districts, which is not great visually. It shows a decrease in property value.
And it'll show that they care.
We're just so pleased to know that so many people are standing in agreement with us to show that here in Houston County, in greater Warner Robins, we care about all of our neighbors.
I asked folks nearby the site if they had any concerns, and most tell me their biggest concern is making sure people get the shelter they need. But a few did tell me in the nearby neighborhood they worry that it is poorly lit and they don't want anyone walking around and getting hurt. Back to you.
Thank you, Megan. Mayor Patrick says the city is also in touch with the United Way of Central Georgia about a potential partnership.
And they're also looking for grants to help them fund future projects for shelter for the homeless in Warner Robins.